Welcome back to Acadian Live. We are hanging out here in Girard Park for Festival Acadian et Creole. And now I'm joined with dear friend Brady of Vermilionville. Thanks for hanging out with us today.
No, anytime. You know, this is absolutely the weekend to be hanging out with people. So thank you for inviting me to join you.
Of course. So Bayou Vermilion District, why is it so important for entities like you guys to be part of festivals like this one?
Well, you know, particularly things like this, you know, their story that they want to share, the story that we want to share, especially on the arts and culture side. I mean, they're so similar. You know, I like to talk a lot about how great Vermilionville is. But these guys were doing this festival 15 years sooner when it was harder. You know, there was less of that drive and interest in digging in and preserving culture. And so we like to just be a part of those things. And on Sunday, a couple of our Vermilionville team are going to be here doing the French table with Codafil. And BVD, you know, as you go around throwing away your trash and recycling, those are our recycle bin programs. And so we bring those and put those out so people can, you know, eliminate their trash in a correct manner.
That's amazing that you guys are part of the festival in such a way that helps keep our environment a little bit cleaner and greener and just a friendly space for all to enjoy. And I know you are a history buff. You are a wealth of knowledge.
Well, I don't know about that, but okay.
You know a lot. Why is it so important that we have a festival like this that's preserving that culture and pushing it out to those younger generations through something like music?
Well, I think that I'm glad that you made that a two-part statement, because I think a lot of times we talk a lot about the conservation and the preservation, but what's almost more important than that is that continuance. It's getting it out to people. Because otherwise, it's like you have a museum, but the doors are closed. You know, and what we want is for people to share in those things. And for things like this, for these great festivals that really explore and celebrate, you know, the music and the food and the traditions and the language, it's just absolutely the best way, because it builds a community around that culture. And I love to talk to people that will tell me stories about when they were young, they would come out and dance at festivals Acadian et Creole. And last year, their band was on stage at festivals Acadian et Creole because it was such an important part of their story. And now they are informed and empowered and energized to continue to shape that story as it moves forward. Yeah,
it's really cool to see just people rally behind festivals such as this one and just kind of really immerse themselves through the weekend. I know we're almost out of time, but what's your favorite part of this festival personally? Colby said the food earlier.
Oh gosh.
No pressure.
I gotta tell you, for me, I love walking through all of the artist stations
that's fun.
With that great music in the background. You know, like that is just a perfect mix for me, to where you're walking around, you're looking at all of these handmade traditional crafts or very contemporary handmade crafts, and all the time you've got this great live music scene that's going on. And for me, that's one of the best parts.
It's definitely going to be a wonderful weekend. Brady, thanks for hanging out with us.
No, anytime.
Of course. If you guys want to learn more about Vermilionville, go to our website, klfy.com. But stick around. We have our Acadiana Kidcaster coming up after this.